Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from Miniart, and this time it is modded in 135 scale. As you can see, it copies railway covered goods wagon 18 tons NTV type, so obviously this is an assembled plastic kit as it's written there, and it should come handy for some interesting diorama, be it only this Wagon or maybe this one with figurines or maybe with AFV model. It will be up to you what you do with this kit, but now we have a commercial sample, so it means you will get exactly the same kit if you order it from any good model shop. For example, Modelimex should have it for sale already, and let's open it and take a look inside. So first of all, I would like to take a look at this let's say box art. Here you can see comparison with my hand. It's quite big box, I would say, surprisingly big. Here you can see also what is written from the side. Here we have some safety information about the kit information, and also the barcode, not the QR code, unfortunately. And then here you can see marking options which can be assembled with this wagon, but obviously you are not limited only to those, because this is basically a quite universal kit where you can experiment a lot. So let's open it. This is a top opening box, and here is what we have inside. So as you can see, it is typical packaging style for Miniart, I would say. We have all plastic sprues packed into the same plastic bag and assembly manual on the bottom. So I would like to start with plastic parts, and just one note how heavy the box is. I'm lifting it from one side and it already bends because of the huge weight of these parts. So keep it in mind, even though kit might look simple, it is heavy, and I would rather ask seller, or maybe first of all ask seller to pack it carefully, and of course if you have a chance to check it before purchase, I would rather do it, because who knows what will happen with this kit. But as you can see, everything arrived to me intact, at least from the first side. We'll take a look and know more in a second, but as far as I can see, no parts are broken off. That's really good. Okay, so we are sliding out of the plastic bag. On the bottom we had the decal sheet and also small envelope with P parts. We'll check them a bit later. As I said, I would like to start with plastic parts. So first of all, we have here this sprue. Here we have various panels for this wagon. So as you can see, there are plenty of identical parts. Those will be used for the main frame, or let's say for the suspension section. And be sure not to lose any of those, because otherwise you have a huge problems. Here you can see some guiding points. I'm not sure what they will be used for. We will have to consult assembly manual. So let's move to the next sprue. Here we have actually interconnection between several sprues. They're absolutely identical, so I will show you only one. There is no need to show the same parts once and over again. So here again we have the parts for the main frame. As you can see, they feature some pre-molded detailing and it looks quite good. Attachment points are really thin on every part, so there I don't see any possible problems. And let's flip it over. Again, here we have some guiding points. I guess they will be used for the main frame in order to have it in the right spot. Next we have again set of identical frames. As you can see, there are 4 of them. I will show you only one, and I am not sure what those parts will be used. Actually, I am sure what those parts will be used for. Those are rails. So Miniart decided also to include the rails, so that your wagon won't be standing just on the wheels, it will be standing on the rails. That's really cool, because usually manufacturers, as far as I remember, they do not include such thing into kits, be it railway or something else. And now we have a full, let's say, package for out-of-the-box diorama. Next we have 2 identical plastic frames. Again we have the same set of parts. Why? Because here we have the walls for this wagon. So as you can see, again we have thin attachment points, and I think it won't be difficult to separate them. Note here we have also some guiding elements which will help you with proper positioning of those parts. Of course, those parts will have to be deleted because it's a opening in this panel. Next we have again set of identical plastic sprues. There are 4 of them. Again we are checking only one because those are obviously similar parts, and those ones, as far as I can understand, will be used for rails as well. Let's flip them over. Here you can see them from the other side. Okay. Next we have wheels, and with wheels it's a bit surprising because we have only 4 wheels. Here you can see them on the same frames. I will show you in a bit more detailed look here. This one and only plastic frame. So all those wheels are molded as one-piece parts. Here we have also leaf springs, which will be handy for suspension system, and here you can see them from the other side. Really nice molding quality, and it is good to see that wheel is placed only on 3 attachment points. This is a huge part, but still Miniart somehow managed to reduce the number of attachment points. Next again we have the identical plastic frames, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's check them like this. Here I'm not sure what those parts will be used for. I guess this is external detailing mainly, and again those parts, for example, will have to be combined together as far as I can understand, and molding quality seems to be fine, so here I don't see any issues which can influence your build. Next we have again set of identical frames, again 4 of them, so we leave only one. Just give me a second. This one is full of thin parts, so be careful with it, because as you can see we have attachment points right on the ends, so it might be easy to break them, but if you will be careful enough you will get a really good result with those. And last but not the least is this plastic sprue, so just give me a second. Here we have again panels for the Wagon, so let's zoom out a bit. Obviously this one is a roof panel, these are side panels, this is a front or rear, and also here we have some of the main frame parts, but we will check assembly manual in a few minutes in order to understand how all those parts will be combined together. First let me show you this envelope with PE thread inside, so just give me a second to remove it. Actually PE thread is surprisingly small. And here we have those parts, so let's focus the camera, now we should be able to see it. Really nice quality, and the only thing you should remember is the size of those parts. Even though this is a 1/35 scale, they are small. Here you can see decal sheet, so here we have markings or symbols for 6 markings, as you remember. So those are Soviet wagons and also German wagons. As you can see we have Wehrmacht, and it will be quite interesting how they will look on the wagon. They are printed in decograph, and printing quality is really nice. I can bring them closer so that you can see quality in even more detailed way. So here they are, and here you can see another area of this decal sheet. Okay, and now where is the assembly manual? It is here. Just give me a second. Here it is. So this is a large brochure, typical for Miniart, I would say. Let's focus the camera. Now you should be able to see it. So here we have on the first page we have short list of the main features for this wagon. Note that railway track is included for the European gauge. Also we have P parts, which we saw, workable wheels, which is quite surprising, can be installed on European or Russian railway gauge. Door and windows can be post open or closed, this is also cool. And what else? And of course 6 marking options inside. Let's open it. Here you can see first marking option and also the second marking option. So this one comes from the special covered goods wagon USSR Kovel District, June 1941. This one is from logistics support train of the Red Army Eastern Europe, January, February 1945. Here obviously we have the parts map. Next, again parts map, and assembly process starts with the main frame. So we install all those bars together with large bars, and those were actually suspension parts as far as I guessed. Then we continue with more bars which will be installed inside. Those brackets will be used on the sides, as you can see, so be sure not to break them. And as you can see, they will have to be combined with thin strips of plastic, which we saw on the plastic spruce. So again, it is quite interesting process, I would say. Rolled wheels are connected with a special bar. Next we continue with Wagon floor and also walls. As you remember, windows can be assembled in both positions, open or closed. So here we have two options. Then we install those walls on the platform, let's say. We continue by installation of those sections one by one. Here we install the main sections, main loading sections, which can be also assembled in open position as far as I can guess. Here we work with roof. Then we continue with, this is a towing hook as far as I can understand. And of course those special dampeners. Here we assemble the tracks. And here you can see also some other keys from railroad collection from Miniart, which is also molded in 1/35 scale. And those are two more marking options. This one comes from Captured Covered Goods, Wagon, Wehrmacht, Brest-Litovsk, Railway 1941-1942. This one is a Deutsche Reichsbahn, Imperial Railway Administration 1941-1945. And I guess here we have yet two more marking options. So this is a Logistic Support Covered Goods Wagon Unidentified Soviet Armored Train 1941-1942. And this one is a Deutsche Reichsbahn Imperial Railway Administration again, Kharkiv, winter 1943. So it will be up to you which one you choose. As I said, you can find even more for your let's say marking ideas. Here we can see also note that coloring options on this page, so those two require a set of railroad, track, Russian gauge. So you won't be able to use them with tracks which are provided in this kit. You will have to buy a separate track set. So it will be up to you which one you choose, obviously. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit. Write it here in the comment section below, because this looks like an interesting diorama kit in 1/35 scale. And you can support us financially, by the way, by pressing the donate button on our website. It will help us get the new streaming device which will actually make all the reviews live reviews, so you will be able to watch them at the same time as I am recording them, and it will be quite an interesting experience for both of us. And of course I will see you in the next video review as usual. Don't forget to press the like button, and bye.